any specific technology, innovation, or attack vector that's really been kind of a key point, or that's been kind of talked about more than once? Something that's kind of top of mind at this conference, a topic or a theme, more so than maybe in years past or at previous conferences.
Well, I think the topic of cybersecurity, nation states and the different types of organizations that are attempting to compromise either our systems, our infrastructure, and that are going after large-scale type of exploits and compromises has been, the talks that I've heard more of. Some of the, different technologies. I think there is a talk coming up in the next couple of days about, the compromise or the exploitation of SIM cards on cell phones, and that's going to be very interesting because, everyone has one, if not two, cell phones, and we're doing so much with our phones. There's so much information held within that one particular, device. We do our financials, we do our personal, we do our business things all on this one device, and most times we have it to just log into those environments. So that one compromise could give an attacker access to lots of systems.
I mean, it's something that I think we think about occasionally, but when we think about cybersecurity, we think first about, the PC, the desktop, the laptop. Maybe we think about tablet, but we don't necessarily think first and foremost about, the amount that we rely on a mobile phone and the hardening of those apps and, the ability to tie that to the hardware. So that's interesting. Has anything stood out as a panacea or something that can solve that with one fell swoop so we no longer have to worry about that anymore? Or
the correct answer, or the short answer, is no.
Okay.
And
that means there'll be a Black Hat 2014. Yeah.
Yes, and funny you mentioned that because I actually looked at the promo for that today. I think what's interesting from our standpoint, from a security person standpoint, is the evolution that security has gone through. Now we're talking about the compromises of applications versus someone a virus getting on your computer. Yes, I see viruses getting on systems all the time, but that's the least of our worries. Our biggest concern is someone compromising our system and us not knowing they're there, and information is already leaving an organization. So putting in the parameters is what we've started to do to make sure we don't have those things, or we can identify when anomalies are happening, or verify that who's getting access to the information is the right person, and reducing the possibility of any one of those avenues or entryways being compromised.